Ryan's Roses, as a public service, if you think something's going wrong in your relationship, we can try and get to the bottom of it via these Roses calls. Let me grab Natalie here. Natalie sent us an email. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I saw my husband get a text, and when he saw it, he quickly put away his phone. So he acted strangely. That night, I went into his phone to see what it was. It was a sonogram picture from a coworker. There were no texts in the chain, just a picture. I haven't been able to focus on anything in my life since. I asked him about it. He said that she got pregnant from someone she's dating and hasn't told anyone yet. The only people who know are my husband and the baby daddy. Apparently, she told him because they're work friends, and she needed to express what was going on. I don't know why she would need to send the pictures to my husband. That is potentially strange. I mean, just to a guy, even. I feel like you'd want to show those to a girlfriend. I don't know.
Plus, what type of relationship do they have that they're that close?
Well, that's tight. That would make me uncomfortable already. Regardless if it's his or not. I mean, she's thinking it could even be his. Natalie, you think that it... I guess the first question, do you think it could be his baby? Or do you think that the relationship's just too tight that she'd be sharing this with him?
I really don't know. My worst fear is that, it could be his baby.
It could also be that they're just tight for some reason, and she is sharing this with him, which I still would be uncomfortable with.
It just makes me feel really odd, you guys. Why? You know?
But that's all. I mean, that's the question we want to ask. I think I got everything I need.
Yeah.
Can you hang on for a sec? Let's just make this call. Natalie, how long have you been married?
We've been married for 8 years, and we have a 7-year-old.
Let's go. I just want to go. I just want to do it. Would you say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM?
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, so we're going to call him, and Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out if he wants to send them to you. Do you know the coworker's name?
Megan.
And then what he puts on the card, okay? I think for 1 second, we're going to make that call.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Colin.
This is Colin?
Hi, Colin. This is Brittany. I'm calling from Roses Flowers. We actually just opened here in Anaheim. To celebrate our grand opening, we're giving away free flowers. And you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses.
Okay. They're completely free?
Yeah, they're completely free. We don't need any credit card information from you or billing information or your address or anything like that. We just, ask that whoever you send them to, if they like them, you refer us to friends and family. Like I said, we're new to Anaheim, so we're just kind of trying to get the word out.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
So I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can send those out this afternoon. It's a free dozen roses. They're red.
Okay. All right. I guess let's send them to Megan.
Megan, okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
Is it okay if I don't say anything on the note? Like, could there be no note, just the flowers?
Do you want to sign your name? We can put like love, Colin.
Yeah, no, I think it just might be nice, an anonymous, just to get some flowers.
Anonymous. Okay.
Yeah. Is that
Colin,
okay?
it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Sissany with me here. Natalie, your wife is on the line.
Huh.
What gives? What gives with you sending flowers to Megan?
Megan is a coworker of mine.
Let's just ask you the tough question. Your wife saw a picture of a sonogram come to your phone. Whose is that? Who's that belong to? Who's that baby belong to?
It's her boyfriend's.
Why? Natalie's on the phone, and Natalie, I'm going to ask one question, then you should ask. But why is this coworker of yours, Megan, sending you her sonogram without a message, and then you are sending her flowers without a note? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. She's going through something hard, so I thought flowers might be nice.
She's having a baby. It should be a joyous moment, but why is she going through something hard? And why are you the person that she goes to
Yeah,
vent
why
to?
are you in the middle of it? That's a good question, Sissany.
Well, we're friends at work, and she did share with me that she was probably expecting a baby. So I just thought maybe she just could know someone was thinking of her. I'm not involved. I just thought this might be nice for her. Like I don't know. I don't know why. Like I don't.
Natalie, how do you feel about this? We need to hear from you.
I just feel like you're lying to me, Colin. I can tell when you're lying because you stutter, and everything sounds like a question when you talk. And I don't know what it is you're hiding.
We talked about this already. This is so weird. I don't get why you're doing this like this.
Because there's something about you I don't trust right now.
Yeah, why don't you send the flowers to your wife?
Exactly. I mean,
because I'll see you tonight, and I give you a kiss on the cheek, and you don't have to. Like I got a friend that's going through something.
Colin, are you cheating on your wife?
No. This is pretty stupid. I'm sorry. Like I don't really need all these questions. Natalie, we can talk about this later. I'm not.
Well, I think Natalie, you should reach out to Megan immediately.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. You need to know directly from Natalie. Well, why not then, Colin? Why if there's no harm, no foul?
Yeah, there's no harm.
We've been married for 8 years. We can talk about this at home.
Clearly you're not talking about it, or your wife wouldn't have reached out to us.
All right,
I didn't come looking for you at the house.
I gotta get off the phone. I'm sorry.
Natalie,
we'll talk about this later.
Natalie, what you need to do? Hello. All right, Natalie, what you need to do. I don't know. You know your husband better than we do, so I don't know what to believe. But you need to find out from Megan what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're going to get clarity here. That's your next move. That's what you should do right now.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll message her. Yeah.
So sorry, Natalie.
Good luck. Don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking this. Let's say that if he did betray his wife, the saddest thing about a betrayal is that it never happens from an enemy. It's like the closest person to you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he did or not, but if he did, this is the person that you trust the most. And the betrayal that could be one of the biggest betrayals.
I don't like the venting of her going to him, and she's going through a hard time with this guy.
Well, I don't like the fact that he's getting the sonogram.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service. I want to get to the email now. I mentioned this not too long ago. It says, Dear Ryan and Cincinnati, I went to my friend's baby shower on Saturday. During that time, my kids were having a pool play date at our house. But when I got home, my husband and the mom of one of the kids were in the pool, not the kids. The kids were inside watching a movie. They got out of the pool, and when I got home, they said the kids were swimming also, but then they decided to get out and watch the movie. All sounds great to me. So she's livid.
You gotta know that feels bad when you're in the pool.
Wait, if you're in a bathing suit with somebody else and your significant other isn't around, like, I'm starting to feel a little weird.
Absolutely.
I mean, right?
Yes.
Like, I'm married, you're away, we're in the pool and bathing suits. I guess
No.
it shouldn't be a problem, but it is.
Yeah.
So she thinks that something's going on. Anyway, let's just get her. Lucy, we got the story. We know the background. You're at a baby shower. You come back. You see your husband in the pool with this other woman. What was your reaction in that moment?
I was completely shocked, Ryan. I couldn't believe it. Like, this woman is absolutely gorgeous, and she's really smart and funny. And then to see my husband just chatting it up with her in the pool in bathing suits with no kids around, it just really did not sit well with me at all.
Was she was the mother of one of the kids that was inside watching the movie?
Exactly, yeah.
Why did she have her bathing suit?
I have no idea. I mean, it was supposed to be a play date for the kids, and then I guess the parents got in the pool too, but then, yeah, there weren't any kids out there. It was just them two and kicking it by the pool.
I'm not enjoying this at all.
What kind of bathing suit did she have?
It was one of those. It was like a two-piece, like black bikini, and it was one of those where it had like all the crisscross like straps on it. You know, then they're
like all the cutouts
in fashion right now.
I'm not a fan of any of this story.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, it was just your husband and this other woman in the pool?
Yes. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, Lucy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Sisney is going to call him. You're going to hear it. I want you to stay quiet. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card. Who's the other woman? What's her name?
Her name is Karen.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for William.
Yes, is he? Who's speaking?
Hi, William. This is Fiona. I'm calling from Glendale Flowers. We actually just opened up here on Brand, and we're celebrating our grand opening. We're giving away free flowers, so congratulations. You've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today. They're absolutely free. Is there anybody that you'd like to send them to?
Oh, yeah. Great, yeah, send them to my wife, Lucy. Tell her happy Thursday.
Wife Lucy. Happy Thursday.
That's great. You guys just opened?
We just opened, and we're trying to just get the word out about our business. We're right on Brand, kind of near the mall a little bit. And they're absolutely free. So, okay, great. So do you want to write, like, love?
Yeah, put love your baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
William, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your wife is on the line. She'll explain all this, but quickly, I want to ask you, is there anything going on with you and Karen? That's the concern.
What?
Is there anything going on with you and Karen? She come home and you were in the pool with her?
That's ridiculous. No. No.
It's not ridiculous because you were in the pool with her and your wife was away and didn't, and she thought that there was a kids' pool party and there wasn't. Doesn't that sound familiar?
Yeah, no. She came in. We had all the kids in the pool. We were in the pool. The kids jumped out. They were going to go watch a movie, so they jumped out like, I don't know, a minute before she got there, and we were just hanging out. We were in the pool, but we were all in there together. We got out of.
But Lucy, you explain this to him. You're not comfortable with that.
No, I'm not comfortable with that at all.
Babe, come on. Okay, first of all, look, listen. I'll be straightforward. Karen's an attractive woman, okay? But
again, not something you should be saying right now. I don't care about your forwardness.
No.
No, I'm telling you. No.
My wife knows I love her. I know she's concerned right now, but this is insane. Look, straight up, you can just know that somebody is funny or attractive or whatever and not have to hook up with them.
William, are you kidding me? This is you trying to explain it? Complimenting this other woman's sense of humor and her attractiveness? Clearly you think very highly of this other woman. Your wife's not comfortable with it. The kids were supposed to be in the pool. They weren't. You were with her. Something isn't right. You got to see that. So what's going on?
I think you guys are paranoid. I think that's what's going on.
You guys, us. I think you got something you're not telling us.
I don't have anything I'm not telling you.
Lucy, what do you think?
I have a very happy, lovely family, and honey, come on. I love you so much, and I'm sorry that we were in the pool together, but there's nothing going on whatsoever. I mean, you are the hottest mom that I know. You are the most attractive woman that I know, and I only want you. I can't tell you how much you mean to me, but Karen is nothing. We were talking in a pool, just two adults having a conversation. You're the world to me, babe.
But don't you think that's a little bit inappropriate, William, though? Like, the kids are inside. They need to be supervised.
Inside
Number
a
one, they're
minute
not.
Before you did, we were getting out. It was hot. We were in a pool. We were all together in the pool.
Okay, William, we got to move on. Lucy, I need to ask you, do you believe him or not?
I really want to,
Baby,
but it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree.
Like, he said that it was really hot, so wouldn't that make you want to get inside?
I'm with Lucy on this. I don't know what you think, sis, but I'm with Lucy on it. All right, William, we're going to let you go.
I'm going to get in the pool, babe. I think you're a little...
We're going to let you go. Okay. Luce, here's my 2 cents. You know him. We don't. We just met him. I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm not... It's still, like, thank you guys for calling. This didn't really solve anything for me, and it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel worse than...
Well,
well, you got to figure out if you believe him or not.
By the way, get to her, get to her husband. Like, get in on this. Like, dig deep into this. Okay, Lucy?
Okay.
Well, I don't know if she should reach
All right,
out to
good
her.
luck, sweetheart.
I think she should just keep it between her husband. And
Her husband is lying to her.
she needs to let him know there's something like this that makes her uncomfortable.
Her husband is lying.
We don't know if he's lying.
We do.
We don't.
I do.
I don't.
I can tell.
She knows her husband very well.
Right. Well, I just met him and I can tell. Not that tough of a book to read.